before you even start sweeping, you make sure that everything you've taken has been signed off on.
Okay.
And when you start cleaning, you sweep, you mop, you spray, and process. So they follow that process for you, and then it will be accountable. You can easily do a quality check when there is a process they are supposed to follow. Okay? So that is something for L1s to do. We all know what supervisors are supposed to do. I'm also putting it across. They are supposed to monitor attendance, make sure that the job quality is top notch. So what is making, how are you checking the quality? Do you go and stand there and check on the floor if the floor is not dusty and then you come back? How are we checking this? So there should be a checklist for the supervisor. Oh, the person swept, the person mopped, you check it. The person, okay, when I check the corners, the place has been cleaned. Corners has been checked. The tile is not wet and all those things. Check. So there's a process for you. So there's a checklist for you to check. Like, check on it for a supervisor. Okay? Now, for a manager, you come in with, you track performance, trends, and risks. Okay?
Okay.
So since you are the one checking on the trends, you would realize the risks as soon as possible. Like it should, if everything is on track as it's supposed to be. So the supervisor has checked and seen that, 3 people were absent today. These 3 people, okay, I've sent it to manager. Manager, you are comparing it to the previous week. You realize that the same 3 people have been absent the previous week. They are absent today too. And they were absent Mondays. This is a problem. So you check with the supervisor what is happening. These people were absent Monday and this day. It should affect them in a way. Is there any feedback? Is there a no call, no show? So that is where you check these things and then make sure that the trends are being kept, the risks are being checked on and worked on. I hope you get it.
Yes, I do.
And then it comes to the directors. With the director, they make strategic and corrective decisions. So it's normally, everything comes from manager. Okay. So this is what I've seen. And so these 3 people, they are on probation, or these 3 people has been put at the point where we say that, they can leave at any time because of their absenteeism. Okay. So you are telling the director that this day, these 3 people were absent 3 days of last week and 3 days of this week. Okay. So I think that we should start advertising for people to come in, because it's either we are letting them go or they will go by themselves, the way they are attending to the work. Right? Yeah. So that is the thing. You've seen a risk, you make it up. So now you tell the director that that's what you want to do. Then they make a decision based on what you are giving them. So if you are not giving anything, the decisions become difficult to be made. You see, and it will run down to the last person, because you get to the point that these 3 people may just leave all of a sudden. Yeah. And you've not raised advert for new people. So now you'll be lacking. So Supervisor will be suffering because the frontliners are not matched. So now rescheduling become a problem. A place where 3 people are supposed to work, you realize that there's only 1 person there because 3 other people left all of a sudden. But you could have just checked this if the reporting process was right. Did you get what I'm trying to say? Please, if there are questions you can ask. I want to do it as fast as possible so that we can finish. Any questions? I will, and then Obed. Any questions? No, please. All right, and I hope it's clear enough.
Yes.
Yes, please. All right. So we go on to reporting. So daily jobs that are scheduled, and then versus the ones that are completed. These are things that you report on daily. Okay. Jobs that were scheduled for the day and the ones that are completed. So by close of day, you should know that we scheduled Abner for washrooms. Was it completed? Was it not completed? If it was completed, cool. If it wasn't completed, why wasn't it completed? You put all these things down. That is reporting. Attendance. Attendance is you coming to work, right? Okay. Reporting for work. That is attendance. So the person came, but was the person punctual? That's the other question. So the person is supposed to come to work at 8, but the person came at 9. The person is at work. For attendance, the person is present. But for punctuality, the person is not. So there should be a process in place where you can curb that when it starts to rise, or you can put it in place before you even recruit people. Okay. So that they would know that that is there. For different companies I've worked with, they have the rule of if you are 3 hours late combined all together for the month. If you are 3 hours late, so you can check on the time that you are supposed to do cleaning. Let's say you are supposed to clean at 7, okay, and then you start cleaning at 7:30. You were late by 30 minutes for that day. It is recorded, okay, right? The next time, another 10 minutes, like that. So if at the end of the month, if you put it together and it is 3 hours, there's an amount that is deducted from your salary, whether it is your basic or there's a bonus, attendance bonus for you. There's a deduction of 50 Ghana, 100 Ghana, however you think would make sense. It's a policy that can work. Okay. So that attendance and punctuality would be the order of the day for you. Yeah. I hope you understand. Yes. Because a lot of almost everybody works for money. Nobody works for fun. We work for money. Okay. And unless it is out of my scope, unless it is a crazy day, why would you be late? You understand? If it is something that you couldn't do anything about, that is the process we are looking for. It's an emergency. This is that. But we don't want people to leisurely decide that, I can come to work at any time because there is no policy that stands against me coming to work late. Okay? Yeah. We move on to reporting on quality inspection. Okay? So the results should be clear as day. Okay, washrooms have been cleaned. The floors have been mopped. You check it. This one has been done. This one has been done. This one was done. But I realized that the tile, the chemical we are using for the tile is peeling off the tile. That is part of the quality inspection. It goes up to the manager, goes up to the directors. They work on something now to bring a new chemical for the cleaning. But if you are not documenting things, you don't see trends, you don't see changes. These are things that we are supposed to report. Okay. The other thing we are supposed to also report on is client complaints. So clients, whoever we are working for, comes in and says that the air freshener you put here is irritating. Okay. Then you decide on your own as a manager, as a supervisor, that you are going to buy a new air freshener. Come and put it there. Then now, whichever one you put there, the client is allergic to, has a reaction. Use that company. The director wasn't even aware of that. But if that complaint has been documented, okay? Yeah. If it has been documented, then the director will be aware of it and they will know that, this is what is going on. This is what is going on. So we can work something out. Let's talk to the client and see if they have a preferred choice or anything so that they can work on it. But if you decide to do it on your own in some corner and it blows up, you may not know how to handle it. Yeah. Yes. So everything has to be documented and reported right. I hope you understand.
Yes, I do.
Yes, please. Okay. This is something for the manager to do. Key performance indicated or key performance metrics. Okay. Job completion rate. Okay. So let's work this. How many hours is someone supposed to finish cleaning one office? How many minutes is one person supposed to take? Okay. So you check that. If it is 30 minutes, that 30 minutes is the person able to clean the place in 30 minutes. That is the job completion rate. And so within 4 hours, 8 hours, is the person able to clean the whole floor? Within the next 2 hours, was the person able to clean the whole floor? So this is individual. Okay. You are working on this performance for individual frontliners or L1s. You get it?
Yes.
So this Abna is able to clean 100%. So how many hours are they supposed to spend at a place? It's 1 hour. Within 1 hour, you're supposed to finish cleaning the whole floor. Is Abna able to finish that? Is Abna able to complete it? This is how you are checking with Abna. Does Abna come on time? Does Abna start cleaning on time? Because they can come on time and sit there to talk and decide when they are going to start cleaning.
Yeah.
You see, is Abna on time? Does Abna start cleaning on time? These are parts. Quality check. Does Abna pass it? At what rate? Okay. See, as you are doing for the individual, when you put it together, it becomes a metric for the supervisor. Okay. So you as a manager, you'll be checking for the supervisor's metrics with these. The supervisor is checking on individuals with these. Okay. Then the director will look at this and know that, oh, my people, they are at the end of the year, we're able to finish this on time. When it comes to job completion, we're able to get 90%. When it comes to this, we're able to get 20% and all those things. You understand? So that is another thing. So we have, let me start afresh. We have job completion rates, on time arrival and cleaning. Okay. Quality pass rate. And then complaint frequency. So for Abna, if Abna goes to clean office 2, are there complaints? Okay. How many times does a complaint come in when Abna cleans here? And when the complaints come, how do we work it? How do we work on it so that it wouldn't affect the operations? Are there things that came up that are not even for the frontliners? Probably because of, well, there was a complaint from the client because of the chemical we are using to clean, right? So it has an impact on operations because we have to kind of, what if we stopped like 10,000 of these chemicals? Okay, and one client decides that I don't like this chemical. You have to regroup, get a new chemical and come back. That's operational impact financially and at all the leads that we have. Okay. Okay. Where's my, okay, yeah. All right, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to move on. I was trying to share my screen again, but it's still not working. Okay. So these are things that we can easily use to work, or we can use to check the frontliners on our performance as a company. I hope you understand. Yes. See, when everything is in numbers and documented well, we get to know where we are lacking and where to improve. we are excelling and where we are not. Did you get it?
Yes.
Yes, so these are things that we can easily use to. I'm just hoping that you can see. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see now.
Yes. Okay. All right. So this is the key performance metric I was talking about. Okay. It's nice that you can see it because it felt like you're blind. So we are moving on to the next one, which is the formal communication. This is a new topic aside the ones about.
Okay.
So do you have any questions so far? Do you have any suggestion, anything that you think will work, but it's on your mind you want to talk about? Anything? For now, no, please. For now, nothing. Okay. So it's like you people have left me no me I'm speaking, I don't say anything. All right, so we come to formal communications. Okay. When it comes to formal communication, being proactive is very important.
Okay.
When it comes to operations and communication, being proactive is very important. So first off, we have all communications must see a must. I think I was supposed to italize and bolding it so that you get to understand it. It must be documented. Okay. Everything operations must be documented. So whether it is in a mail, on Excel sheet, Google sheets, anything that you know that you can go there, directors can go there, managers can go there, supervisors can go there, must be documented, like on a platform where everybody can see it. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Reports must follow approved formats and timelines. Here, when I know you do your reporting to the director, you do reporting, so supervisor does a reporting to manager, manager reports to director weekly, right?
Yes.
Let's establish this. And I'm going to tell your director that I've told you that this is what we are going to do. Okay. So we are establishing and accepting here. And then I'll tell you, so you go by it forever and ever. Amen?
Amen.
All right. So the thing is, as a manager, you're supposed to give feedback, weekly feedback.
Okay.
Right? Every week. So this is how it's going to be. Every week, Monday, 10 a.m., it's gone. Okay. You make sure it's gone. Okay. Every day, every Monday, 10 a.m., sent. Okay. It should follow a particular process, a particular format.
Okay.
Do you get it? So, I wanted to show you a format. I would show you probably after this whole thing.
Okay, sure.
So, hello, director. Number of people that worked, 20. This and this happened. This and that happened. You see, you follow the format. Okay. And that format sticks. Don't make it like you're having a conversation with AI.
Okay.
You see, when you have a format, then there's visibility over everything. So what you are sending must cover everything that happened that week.
Okay.
So we scheduled 10 people for work for the week. Okay. But 8 people worked. Is there. We had from the start of the week, we had 10 gallons of bleach. We used 3, it's left with 7, like that. So these are kind of the things I was talking about. So it's a standard process. I think I jot down some parts of a standard process. Let me see if I can find it so that I can mention it to you. Okay.
But in respect to that, do you have a template for that will be able to guide?
Yes, I kind of have a template.
Sure.
Okay. So we have, that's what I'm going to see. I would put it together and then on a sheet, on a Google document, and then send it to your director, and then he will share with you. Would that work?
Yes, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. So I'm just going to mention it here. It's not on my laptop, so it's not going to show here.
Okay, sure.
But so it starts with daily summary. Okay.
Okay.
That's the first section. So we have the daily summary going on for you. So for a supervisor, you do daily summaries, right? So how many people were here this morning for morning shift? 10 people. But out of the 10 people, how many people reported? You get what I'm trying to say? So you state it. So for a supervisor, these are the things. The dates, okay? The shifts. Since you are the only supervisor, right? So you are covering all shifts, right? That way. Yeah. Okay, so Oped, you are the manager, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Daryl, please, can you hear me? Very well. Oh, okay. All right, so I was saying that you are also the only supervisor, right? Yes, please. Okay, so you cover all the shifts. So since you are covering all the shifts, your reports, okay, will come the next day. So you are reporting Monday on Tuesday on Wednesday, like that. We have the daily reports like that. And we have things we call real-time reporting. Okay. Real-time reporting is you stating everything that is happening as it is happening. So you can create a sheet, put the times in. So from, let's say the workday starts at 6. So from 6 to the next morning 6. It's like that. So you come and type 6:40. This person, Abena, was sick and went to the hospital. 6:50. This happened. This was taken. That is real-time reporting. That one, you are not sending it to the manager like that. But there's a file that is created, a Google sheet, an Excel sheet, and it covers this. Okay? It covers this. So as it is covering that, what happens is, I'm trying to look for something like that for you. Okay. I don't know what you are seeing. What are you still seeing this one?
Yeah, still seeing the slides.
Yeah. Okay. Then let me find the. Okay. Stop sharing and then we share. Okay. So after that you go back. You can see what I'm showing you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. You see the time? So you can do like every 30 minutes or something. So this is for one person. The person reports at 10. You see? So on Monday, this person did that at these times. You get what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Yeah. So that is the real-time reporting. So everything that happens, you report it. You put it there. It is visible to everybody. Okay. So if manager wants to know what is happening, he opens and sees it. If something happens and supervisor is not around, but manager is there, you go there, you put it there. So that director can just go there. Because director is not there to see it. Okay. director is checking here to see what is happening in real time. You get it? So Rita is supposed to come and clean. Rita didn't come. We put Abna there, so Abna is the one going to clean room 2 instead of Rita. You see, but according to the schedule, it was supposed to be Rita.
Okay.
So in the manager's mind, right, it is Rita that is cleaning. But you made changes last minute. And director or manager hasn't seen it. And because he hasn't seen it, if something goes wrong, they might go and blame Rita. You see?
Yes.
But if this is captured here, director, manager, whoever goes there sees that, Rita was supposed to sweep, but Rita wasn't around at that point, so Abna went to sweep. If anything happens and they want to look for the person, they just go straight to Abna instead of going to ask Rita, go back to the supervisor, and then, so when did the change happen and why didn't we know about it? Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
When did this happen and why didn't we know about it? That is the first question that is going to come. So anything that happens, it doesn't need to be something huge. The slightest thing, anything, there was a communication. Okay, I had a meeting with these people, documented. I said this and that to them. This is what we agreed on. Reported. It is gone. Supervisor, you have a meeting with the frontliners. This and this happens in there. Reported. Meeting report. 5 people were in the meeting. We talked about this. At the end of the day, this was a decision that was made. That is a template. You send it out. You have a morning meeting. You just don't go there, talk, and then they go and sit down. They go back to go and do their cleaning. And then manager doesn't even know what went on in the meeting because manager wasn't around. Now manager comes and then somebody is wearing Wellington boots, even though you don't wear Wellington boots in your office. Why are you wearing Wellington boots? Manager said, supervisor said we can wear. Supervisor said we can wear. When? You get it?
Yeah.
But if the meeting minutes or however it is was captured and sent to a manager has read, knows that, supervisor said that they should start wearing Wellington boots. When you see it, it is not anything new. Communication flows between you so much so that a frontliner can't come and lie or come and say something that is untrue. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Because I've worked with agents and I have one statement. Agents can lie. So if your communication between you, upward, downward, is not strong enough, they will manipulate the whole operations. And it will be a disaster. That's the thing. I hope you understand. So every communication, you went to tell Grace that, tell manager, I went to Grace, I told her, so manager knows about it. Let's document it. Let's document every little thing so that we have backup.
Okay.
So that you know that I told you this yesterday. You go and say it with your mouth. When you are doing assessment and all those things, you can just look at the place and be like, oh, this place was clean and then. Next time when you meet Abna and then you are doing an assessment with Abna, a monthly assessment with Abna, you tell Abna that there was a time when I came, there was chewing gum photo on the floor. Abna will be like, no, I don't remember, it didn't happen. Then you go to your books and say on the 24th of this day at 3 o'clock, that was when I saw this one. You can't fight facts. You can't fight documents.
Yeah.
That is the thing. We move on to report must follow approved format and timelines, as I said. So we have agreed, right, manager? Yeah. Every Monday at 10 a.m. you shoot your mail. Okay. I would work on a template for you. Okay, and then you get to know how to go about it. I don't know the exact things you do or the things you cover, but I can give you a general template, and then you follow it from there. Sure. And then verbal updates do not replace written reports. Okay. See? So we all know that we are supposed to wear red, Lacoste, and all those things. So Vanessa decides that, oh, the red is entering my eye, I don't want. Now you should wear white. When I am coming to work, I will wear red because it is not written. And you can't fight me on that because in my contract, I signed that I'm going to wear red Lacoste. If you've not brought a new contract to me, a new paper to me, that states that now I have to wear blue or white, I'm still entitled to wearing red. Do you get it? Yes. So what you use your mouth to say doesn't justify or doesn't go over what is written. Those are two different things. So when you say it, you back it with paper, and it is done. Please do you understand? Let's document everything. Non-compliance is tracked and addressed. We are supposed to wear uniforms. Be there on time. Make sure you are wearing gloves. Make sure wet floors signage is put there. Make sure cleaning in progress is there. No matter the time. No matter the time. These are policies. These are things that we comply by. That is compliance. These are our things. This is it. This is what we do here. Follow it. So when you realize that somebody is not following, when you do these things, you realize like you have records of it. And when you come to your monthly assessment, you tell the person, this day, I told you that you are supposed to do this. This day, I told you. You see, when you document it, the person knows that you are about business. Yeah. When you mention date and time to the person, this day, at this time, I told you that you're supposed to do this and that. It is in my file. Sit down and check my file. You open the file. The person will say, when you are praying, you're not joking around. So it curbs these things. Any questions, please?
What I wanted to ask was the one that the supervisor will be using for the like more of the Excel templates.
Yeah. So
it's going to be live. It's going to be live, right?
Yes, it's going to be a live sheet.
Okay.
Yes, it's going to be a live sheet.
Okay, that's fine. Supervisor, I don't know if you have question on that, so that it will also enable you to be more effective. Because from the discussion earlier, it was going to be, I was thinking it was going to be like some sort of an offline data, but from the discussion, it's going to be an online data that you need to be inputting it manual.
So it's a file, okay? It's a sheet. You create the sheet and give visibility to everybody that is supposed to have visibility.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes.
So you create a sheet, give visibility to everybody that is supposed to have this visibility. The reason it comes live is you are updating like the real time. Okay. You are updating it as and when